In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Medieval Dynasty. And if you'd watched my update review or patch preview, you would know there's a lot of things we can do now before the patch comes down, before it goes live, to be ready for what we know is all coming. All right, now I'm doing some cheese here. I can't call my horse if it's overburdened. Okay, that's appropriate. So what happened was I needed a lot of fertilizer. We're going to go over that today too. But I needed a lot of fertilizer. So I grabbed all my manure and I used the twilight time now that's what I call the time between when the season ends and when your crafting ends. So you can push that boundary. And I made a ton of fertilizer. All right. I'm going to try to ride a sleeping horse. The legs twitched. Oh, you can make a... Oh, okay. I have done that before. All right, now I'm going to go into the horse's inventory. I'm going to grab all the fertilizer and move it to me. And I'm going to grab all the manure and move it to me as well. That way my horse can move. You can still cheese the horse by overburdening yourself. Hey, while I can do it, I'm going to do it. As long as the game lets me, I'm going to. All right. Ride the horse right on in. I've got more than enough room to do this, so I'm just going to go ahead and toss all this in. Now, why do I need all that manure? Well, with the update coming in, one of the things they're changing is, as it is right now, you can fertilize any field you want to, and only once you've seeded it. So it's been manured, they fertilize, they till it, so now it's fertilized ground. It stays fertilized ground until you seed something in it. Well, in the next update, your crop workers, which now become farmers, and barn workers are the ones that do stuff in the barn, they're going to change it so that they just fertilize anything. If you have a seed targeted at a plot of land, and if you're like me, I like to say, I need 350 fertilizer to do everything this season. And I've got over 600 plots of land. So I would need 600 fertilizer for the entire season, but I only have 300 because I plan and I measure it out and only give them access to what they actually need and not what they think they need. What can happen is they might fertilize the other half, the other 300 that I'm not trying to plant this season, and not the 300 that I needed planted this season, leaving me without any fertilizer, but nothing planted. So I wanted to make sure to come in, and the first thing I do is overstack fertilizer like a mofo. I want so much fertilizer that it's making my people's heads spin with what I am trying to do. Ooh, I have got so much linen. We are going to go on a selling spree. We'll sell off 500 linen today. I don't know if that's a good idea. Linen thread could get important for something that I don't know about. Let's make it 250-ish. Yeah, I think I'll sell off 250. Having almost 400 linen thread. I shouldn't need that much linen thread for anything, but yeah. Iron arrows. Let's sell a good stack of iron arrows. Stone arrows, we'll sell some because they're just not being used for anything. And I can't think of a time I would need them. Now, I've also gone and told all my crafters to stop making iron tools. My wife's not happy because I'm making her work in the fields. And these two are normally extractors. And they were really happy because they're level 10 extractors. But now I'm making them work the field for me. Oh, hello. You just came off of being a mother. You know what? I actually do need to have somebody still hunting. So I'll assign you the Hunter's Lodge again. Anybody else come off of being a mother? Yes, you have. You can go back and work in the field for me. Corn, sign worker, crop worker. Oh, that's so nice. Finally get some mothers back from being mothers. That is really important. Man, my kid is the worst. When it comes to skills, he is the worst. Now, I've heard that it doesn't matter that when your son and when you die and your son takes over, that they inherit your skills. I don't know if I like that. I think it would be cool that if you take your son out on many hunting, let's say that there's, you can do pretty much, son, come with me, and you take a day or something and you spend time teaching your son how to do things. And it has to take time in the game, and you have to do it multiple times before, and you can help them skill up in something. And then when they, or you can assign them jobs and they can skill up in that. And then when you die, they don't take over your skills. They already have their skills. And if you want to be as, omnipowerful as your father was, you have to work at it. I think I would like that better, honestly. But I digress. Let's get everybody crafting away. Now, my seamstresses are level 6 now. So my crafting levels are starting to go up. It is really nice. All right, mount. I've got stuff to sell. Okay, I got Hornica, Gastovia, Veronica, and that's it. And then I've got 3 quests in town. I like when I have quests in town. Let's go ahead and dismount real quick. We will find yon quest givers. What can I help with you? Oh, my dear wife. She's telling me she's hungry. Wife, I give you some of the best food. You have, or had at least, scrambled eggs in the house. Journal. What did you want? Fish meat. You're gonna eat my fish meat.
Damn it, woman. I need that for a quest.
Don't take my fish meat. Open. Okay, I tried an experiment in the horse's saddlebag. This meat still lost. Still lost condition of 25%. But that's okay. It's the meat I'm going to give to the wife. Here you go, honey. Just don't use that slightly spoiled meat, that slightly spoiled fish, to cook me anything if you don't mind. All right, so 1 quest down. Bird, you're gonna want some wool, I bet. Let's call my horse over, because I'm assuming that you want wool. Yes, you do. How convenient is my horse just literally walking in the door when I want wool? Hey, buddy, here you go. Get that quest knocked out really quick. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. I can mount my horse and hopefully back him out. Oh, yeah, if not, I was going to be tough to get out of that. Oh, one thing we need to do before the next update. We need to go down and admire the Village of the Damned, because we're not going to have Village of the Damned kids anymore. And the next update, they actually look different. They have their movements aren't so. I mean, look at these two. They're literally, I'm doing exactly the same thing, exactly the same time. They're all dressed exactly the same way. They're creepy AF. But they won't be creepy AF anymore. Well, maybe not as much anymore. Because the new update, they get better clothing, they have better movements, and they don't look like little demon children. Okay, so I've got some stuff to sell. I got those 2 quests. There's one more quest. Oh, blacksmith. You want iron. I'm just going to bring my horse with me. Dismount. Open the saddlebag. I mean, I can just grab this. Ooh. Okay, no, I have some iron. Right. I'll say. I think I have. You would like iron, wouldn't you? You know, it just so happens that I have exactly what you want. Let's transfer that to the horse. Transfer that to the horse. Okay. I don't have enough for everything that I normally would do. But I got all the quests in town done. Let's go out to Gostovia. We'll go sell to the Castellan for one of the last times because he will no longer be a merchant. They're overhauling all the merchants. And I was looking at the changes that they made in the most, the update that's just in the test branch. And there's a lot of bugs right now. So I'm not suggesting that you play that. As you can see, I'm back on the normal branch in my normal world. But yeah, there's some bugs and stuff with the new copper weapons and bronze weapons. But the Castellan is no longer a merchant. And they've really overhauled all the merchants, which wasn't what I was expecting. But they did say there was going to be more blacksmithing stuff. And if you look on that timeline, I wasn't sure if that was like an old timeline that was just refreshed, or if that's a timeline for what we're actually going to be happening in the next quarter or 2. And sure enough, that's what's happening. The first thing on that timeline, they said we're going to be doing more blacksmithing stuff. Adding the copper and bronze tools. And when they add those tools, don't be surprised, don't freak out. I said it in my update video, but maybe you hadn't watched it. The iron tools that we already have made on our person or in the in our storages, you're going to notice that they're going to have lost durability. But it really wasn't losing durability. An iron knife right now is 150 durability. But in the new update, a copper knife is 150 durability. So instead of giving you the new, I think it's like 500 durability for a iron knife, they just make your iron knife weaker and the same level as it is right now, which is basically the level of a copper knife. You didn't lose anything because you're getting all the value of what you had crafted. But if you know about it ahead of time, you can plan out and not waste iron making tools that... I can't steal the rest of this money out of him. Sell to him and clean him out. I'll put it that way. So I don't want to waste any iron. I'm going to wait until I get in the new update. And then I am going to do all the crafting of the new... Oh, she has 3.2. Okay. That's fine because the guy right next to you is also a merchant. That's why I like coming up here. You have 4 merchants, but of course we're not going to have that anymore. Let's go ahead. You only take 28. Man, you don't have a lot of gold. I'm also trying to maximize my gold situation before the next update, or silver, because I don't know if it's a bug or if it had to wait until after the season changed, and I never really messed with any of the merchants, or I didn't notice how much money they had. There's been some complaining that the merchants only have like 200 silver, even though it was beginning to, people are like, well, wait till the season change, that should fix that. I'm just going to be safe rather than sorry. Oh, hunting quest, okay. I'm going to be safe rather than sorry and try to get as much silver built up now before the game changes over to the new version. So I go in with a head of steam, I'll put it that way. Now, I spent a lot of money planting all those fruit trees and stuff, and I'm kind of doing that to show the stuff in the stream or in the video. I'm not looking to do a lot of fruiting. I'm not very fruity. I just wanted to show you guys everything. At this point, the alcohol could be a cash cow, or just even like, a cherry tree and just selling the cherries that you harvest from there could be cash cows. That would be all it is for me, because there's no need for alcohol. There's no benefit other than selling something to making alcohol. Now, I mean, I do a lot of things in this game just because I can make money off of it. But I'm kind of happy with the industry that I have. I am the world's arrow maker and linen thread maker, and that's how I make my money. And I'm kind of happy with that. I saw a kid doing some funky stuff over there. Is kids still doing funky stuff? The kid disappeared. There was a kid over there. I don't know where a kid disappeared to, but... what would you like me to make so that you can be like Pa? It's best just to take it, go to the journal. Just like Pa. You want a stone axe. Alright. Can I find some... The sticks are going to be easy. And up here, finding stone. I mean, there's a good amount of it. It's just really hard to see stone, and you can't vision it. You have to actually just kind of walk around. And a lot of times, the best thing to do is just randomly pick stuff up, so that when your cursor touches stone, you find it. Come on. A lot of times, the rocks that are already visible above ground, you can see them like little boulders and stuff, but I am not seeing any rocks right now. Here we go. Finally, I got lucky. All right, should be able to make this on my own crafting queue. There we go. One stone axe for the young man. Get him the things that he wants. I'm not going to drop the extras. I will sell them, because if I drop the extras, they're never going to despawn. It's a plus and a negative in this world. You know what would be nice? It's quality of life. It's not necessary. But it'd be really nice if there was a purge button. Now, a lot of people have done some amazing work, okay, and I'm talking tedious work, in dropping things in the world and to make their world look like it's... Oh, I didn't sell. Well, I'll sell over here. To make the world like it's actually lived in. They've got plates and spoons and... feathers and all sorts of things that they've used to decorate their villages. And it looks amazing. So don't freak out when I say this. But for performance, that hurts, having all that stuff laid out. So instead of forcing us to have a purge, maybe give us the option. Oh, why aren't you over there around the fire? That's weird. Instead of like make a forced purge or something, maybe allow it so that if we want to purge, like I'm having an FPS hit and I think it's because of X, Y, and Z. So I want to purge the world of everything that that I have laying around in the world, all the drops, all that kind of stuff. I want to purge it all so I can erase all the fallen trees, sticks, rocks that I've picked up and dropped and now have to be accounted for all the time. You can you'd be able to click a button, and when you log into your world, everything in the world that wasn't stored in a storage container and it was just sitting on the ground would then be purged. Now, you would want to be prepared for that and make sure that, like, I'm stacking stuff on the floor in my barn. I want to make sure that all that gets put into a storage chest. Or that I'm okay with all the stuff disappearing. That would be one way of handling the stuff that you basically forget about. You threw it on the ground because, I picked up all the sticks and the stones that I needed. I've made this kid's axe and I don't feel like carrying this stuff around. So I'm just going to drop it. I mean, God, I've done that a million times. There's a lot of resources being utilized maintaining that information in the world. And I don't know if it would be, something the devs would need to consider. Is there a benefit? Let's take an old save. Mine, I would consider an older save. And let's run a purge on it and see how much better the FPS is. Is there a performance uplift that would make providing that option worthwhile? For somebody with a lower system, it really might help. My system can handle it. It better damn well handle it. It better damn well handle it. But some systems, it could be an actual useful boost and up your frames per second or make the game run smoother or have less issues. All right. I want to sell my stuff to you. Whoa. Man, this stuff sells pretty good. And I'm getting good skill from doing this too. Because I'm getting 1,350 gold every time I do this. It's not an amazing, like I said, I can still maximize it. But when I'm trying to maximize the skill, I'm not worried about making money. I am, maximizing the skill. Right now, I'm just worried about making as much silver as possible. And let's sell the arrows to you, which you didn't have a lot of money. Do I want to buy anything from him? No, at this time, I think I'm okay with the current status of my like plantings and stuff. I don't feel the need at this moment for extra seeds. But I will say one thing about fertilizer and seeding. With the developers changing the way the game works for fertilizer, I haven't seen any issues with lost fertilizer. So I hope the developers have made sure that that type of bug no longer happens when they're forcing fertilization of things that maybe we don't want to be fertilized right now. That was one of the reasons why I was controlling what was being fertilized and when it was being fertilized. I didn't have to do wheat again, but I'll let them go ahead and finish what they're doing. It won't hurt anything to have wheat in there. Rye. This has been plowed. It needs to be fertilized, but they're not going to do that yet because they're not programmed. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I need to better manage my people. Let's go with crop workers. Let's go back to the barn. The people that are actually really good, because they're almost done already. I put extra people because I wanted to get everything done. Let's go ahead and remove the really good workers and then set them back to... God, she likes to hunt more than anything else. Well, let's look at this. Farmer, definitely. You know, you've got a 5. I could make you a farmer, or I could send you back to taking care of animals. I think I'll send you back to taking care of animals. I'll make my wife a farmer for now. Sorry, honey, I know it doesn't make you happy. Why won't you go to a... Like she doesn't want to be a farmer. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Leave you two as crop workers to finish up what needs to be done. And then animal husbandry. I want to get more wool coming in, I think. Yeah, that's what I'll make her do. Assign a worker. And you can go take care of the sheep and stuff. That works. I better go check on... Actually, if I'm going to do that, let me go... Oh, what do I want them to work on? Before I forget, because I put them all in there as farmers, but I didn't tell them what to do. Animal feed, you don't have the resources. Flax grain and fertilizer. Well, I really overdid it on fertilizer. You guys probably don't have to worry for... Well, let's be smart about it. Let's give them at least 20% on fertilizer. Where are you missing animal feed? You're missing straw. That's where all my straw has been going. And... Oh, I need straw, but flax grain's not going to give it to me. I'd rather they get the flax done. With that many workers, look how much flax I can get done an hour. That's amazing from what it used to be. Go ahead and work the rye for now. The reason I don't want them working the wheat. I need the wheat for a quest. Do I have everything now that I need? Because I'd love to get this done. That was the thing I was working towards. So I'm going to grab a full stack of fish. Grab it all. Oat, wheat. I need 100 wheat. And remember, in the new update, you can actually buy wheat now. That's a huge change. It's really going to help when you're doing one of these quests and you're like, oh my God, I need this. And, you know, I don't have it. All of a sudden, you'll have it. I need 100 meat. Was it? I'm going to take a sack of 100. I thought it was 100. There we go. Yep, I've got more than enough. Now, I've never done the drop it in your resource storage and then tell the guy to come get it, but I want to try doing that. I'm just going to drop all of this in here that he might have needed. He doesn't need everything, but I'm just going to go ahead and drop it all. And I'll take out the stuff that he doesn't need. Let's drop off the extra linen because I don't have anything to anybody to sell to over there. I'll drop off the extra iron arrows, leave the stone arrows and the bolts. I do need to make some ooh. You know, in the interim, while I'm waiting, why don't I keep my smithy busy doing things that aren't using iron, like a torch? You know, a search bar up here would be really nice so I could type in the word torch and find it, and I don't see it because I don't think we make torches over here anymore. I think that's in the new workshop. It is. They're making iron arrows, you know, it's going full born iron arrows, and I'm okay with that. let's go. Where's the workshop? Does the workshop actually have workshop 3? Okay. And it is still crafting. Okay, it's what I figured, but I haven't really messed with the workshop. So I'm going to take somebody out of sewing. Take you out of sewing. I'm going to put you in the workshop. Actually, I might just move both of these people over to here. You know what? I think I will, just temporarily. And then go here, assign worker. I'm going to have 2 of my best craftsmen, and I'm going to have them making torches for a while. And I want the good torch. That's the one, but it's not unlocked. I can't unlock it from here. That'd be nice if I could. Go over, or just go technology, I guess. That works just as well. Workshop 3? No, workshop 2. Can I make that? Torch, unlock it. Workshop 1. All right, nope. Now go back to the workshop. It's the long way to get stuff done, but I really need torches. And I've got a ton of sticks and a ton of leather. So if they give me a huge stack of torches, life's going to be amazing. And why do I need so much torches? Oh, why? Because the mine shafts, the lighting in the game has changed. They need to work out the morning, because in the morning when you get up, everything's like really whitewashed. It's really, really too bright, then it kind of settles down. But when you go into... Let's see if this building does it. Let's go in this one. I have noticed it a little bit in some of the buildings. No. Well, in the mine shaft in the update, especially in the middle of the night, it is pitch black dark. You can see the little nodes a little bit, but you can't see the wall in front of your face. So you have to have a torch, or you have to have standing torches. You need a light source in the mines now. Especially if you're down there doing the mining yourself. So I want some torches made, but then I'm going to grab a lot of resources. And one of the things I want to do is build... oh, I don't have to take stuff over. I can just get it. But I've got extra sticks over here. Let's grab the sticks. That's fur. Oh, I need to check my firewood. I keep forgetting to check on that. I don't see any firewood. They're used up the firewood. They're using all my sticks, which is fine. I got tons of sticks, but that's what the firewood's for. All right, let's grab the firewood. And let's drop that in there. And I'm going to drop the extra sticks in there. I actually had a lot more sticks than that. What am I going to do? Is the farming done? Because I can put those extractors back on. Oh, it looks like the farming is done. Are you two just standing here now? Yes, you are. That's amazing news. Thank you so much. Go to the barn. We will... Needs wheat grain. Oh, they're planning to plant wheat? You need grain? I thought there was a wheat grain available. There isn't wheat grain available. Oh. They used it all up already. Okay. Well, that's simple enough. I've already got what I need. Tomorrow I'll run over and tell that guy to come get his stuff out. Go to the barn. Tell them to stop making everything else. In just a few minutes, they can get the wheat grain that they need. All right. Because I've got at least an hour. So boom, shakalaka. That's taking care of that. I'm going to be on the safe side and grab 100 wheat real quick, because they're going to burn through that in 1 hour. And I want to make sure that if they start pulling from over there, I want to have an extra 100 wheat on me. And you can see they're already going. Are you guys, or is that just somebody else? Oh, it looks like he's going to start seeding because he's going to have seed all of a sudden. How much more do you have to do over here for wheat? It shouldn't. Oh, is it this one last tiny little corner? It was one last little corner. I hate you guys. You know I hate you, right? Ugh. Okay. Well, let's take them off the barn real quick. Thank you, thank you. And I will put you back into what you like to do, which is extracting. So this will make them happy too, because their level 10 extractors, what they want to do is extracting. That's their goal in life, is extract. Perfect. What do I have you set up to do? Firewood, no tool. Oh. Oh, wow. They ran out of axes. Uh-oh. I told my smithies to stop making stuff, and they actually ran out of tools and supplies, huh? All right, let's make the smithies. I guess I went a little too hard on don't do stuff that I know I'm going to be wasting stuff on, but yeah, stop making arrows. And once again, a search button would be really nice. Start making iron axes real quick. Here we go. Smithy. Leave that smithy. I'm going to put you on this smithy. I can maximize the 2-4 levels. I can always get a better smithy. Oh, he was only level 3. Hopefully working with somebody else might help him out then. Cool. That'll get some axes made from there. Supplies. Axes are, it should be sticks and iron. So maybe, just maybe, I'll grab some supplies real quick. Don't need that many. And I'll use the other one. It's logs, not sticks. Do I have logs over here? No. But standing here to grab a stack of logs. Way overweight, which is fine because I knew that. And we'll drop a little more than half. I can still move somewhat. But yeah, my plan is to take the all the supplies, go over to the mine shaft, and get some torches put all the way through the mines, because there's different things in there. I have people doing that kind of stuff for me, but if I want to show you guys that area now, it'd be so much better if I had light, because it is dark as hell. I'm gonna pause the video for a moment and let this finish up. Got that crafted. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the logs here. I always like to have a couple logs available in here when I decide to come over and do some crafting real quick. We will. Yep, they were out of axes. The first time I've actually run out of tools. All right, drop axes in there, so we're good on that. What? Let's see. Knives would be good on, it looks like. Hammers I have 22. Pickaxes I have 5. The shears. Okay, so we're okay on the tools. I didn't need to freak out. Everything was fine. It was just one of those things that, oops, I ran out. But have them doubled up on that for just a little bit, and we'll be good to go. Let's see if they touch the wheat in here. Probably not. But you never know. Wheat 100. Okay, they didn't, so that's good. They'll be stopping working. Oh, that's right. Let me manage my woodshed, then we'll call the episode. Because if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget about it later. I want you guys, you're getting logs. Let's lower the logs to about 40% of your day. Make it 20% of your day. I want firewood to be that. Oh, that's right. I want to make sure that I balance the logs coming in with the firewood that I have. So let's send this to like 50. That's 9, 10 firewood an hour. And I'm bringing in 11 logs. And I'll have you pick up some sticks while you're out there. That fills up their time good. So the logs they have coming in equals the firewood that they're putting out. Plus I get a little bit more. So it's still positive logs, but not like immensely positive logs. And then in the other guys, so yeah, I'm really overtaxing the logs. This time I'm going to do something similar. 10, bring that down. So, oh, they're balanced 1 for 1, but I want to bring in a little bit more because I want to do some planks. You know, I think one doing firewood and another one doing planks is probably the best way to go. All right, so take this down by 1, 10 by 10, and then the rest of their time they can pick up sticks. Okay, so the logs coming in is equaling the planks, and I'm still getting sticks. And I've got a ton of logs, so I'm not worried about that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. It's actually been a pretty productive episode. I've been Critical. This has been Medieval Dynasty. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.